Yeah, once again, I'm back in the building. Decided to come on this early Sunday morning. Got my man Frank Nitty with me. Um, that stuff been going on lately. So I don't know how to describe it, but um, a lot of tricks, distractions, and more. So that's just how it goes. Hey, what's going on, bro?
What up, man? Oh yeah.
I don't know, man. Sunday morning.
Oh yeah. Top of the
Um,
morning, man. Top of the morning. Oh yeah.
Top of the morning, and a lot of stuff going on.
Oh yeah, man. This shit is crazy, man. It's getting down to the wire, man. They're pushing it. They're pushing it. They're getting this shit ready, man. For the NWO. You know what I'm saying? That New World Order. Ooh, that shit crazy, man. You know.
You know, it's mighty funny you talking about New World because that Australian person actually said it in the daggone thing.
I mean, they're not even hiding this shit, man. They like
You know
they being
what?
straight.
Come to think about it, Joe Biden said it too. 6 hours, 6 days, 6 minutes. 666.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Not hiding it. You know, we the conspiracy theorists though. When we talk about it, they look at us crazy. They got those are the code words and shit. Conspiracy theory. When you point that type of shit out, man, that shit is weird, man.
I mean, the high level Satanism is at its finest, you know.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So
Show,
if you don't
man.
understand the powers of the Satanists, then you ain't gonna understand nothing. So I mean, the worst part about it, a lot of these people today don't understand the power, claim to go to church on Sunday, but obviously they don't know a damn thing, right?
Damn, that's true. That is so true, man.
And we had more of them, that don't know. I mean, it's kind of funny that I call them, Sunday. Well, I mean, for the most part, Sunday Christians, but if you don't read what's in there, then you don't understand what's really going on. So a lot of people don't read what's in there, and then they say, "Oh my God, well, oh, it's gonna be okay." No, it's not gonna be okay if you don't stand up. So that's how I look at it. You know, I know church to open back up. For some of y'all, it's probably a a nice thing. You understand it, but there's so many people that don't understand what's going on. So that's the problem. So what's going on with you though?
Shit, just trying to stay clear, man. This dude Gavin Newsom be having some crazy little stuff that he's pushing, man. That dude, you know, as you know, LA's is mandate. He mandated LA the day after he got back in. So, I'm in a part called Orange County or whatever. So I'm just hoping, they don't try to push that out here, man. Because, man, who needs that, man? You know what I'm saying? I mean, they said that they're not trying to push nothing, but if you put somebody's livelihood in the way, you trying to push something, man. You giving them an ultimatum.
Mm.
You give them an ultimatum. Whether they can make money still or not. That's pushing it, man, on that person.
Oh, so they really are pushing it, huh?
Oh yeah. What's the point? I mean, the thing is, if you jabbed up, why are you worried about me? You know what I'm saying? Why are you worried about the next person? That's what I don't understand. What's the point of even
Well, it's
getting?
mighty funny you said that because I just been reading some stuff here, and some very interesting New York hospitals denying um unvaxxed parents access to newborns. You gonna take my child from me, man? You don't think this gonna start a low level civil war? School Board Association wants to give parents domestic terrorism for questioning the public education policies.
Mm, mm.
Back in the day, you say parents don't want to come to the school board meeting. Now you don't want them to come if they got something to question.
Wow. Damn, that's a good point. It's all a game, man.
But
But this is
I
not a game.
realized something that's going on. They don't want you to talk about. The, back then, people were protesting the shot. Now they protesting the mandate. So they got you talking about off the shot. They talking about you
Right,
got you protesting the mandate.
right.
So that's
Yep.
very interesting.
It's
You
changed
know.
again. The narratives
So
have changed once again, man.
so what did you think about? I know you're in California, and from two Lakers was on the news this week, Kareem and LeBron, right?
Yep.
Kareem said you shouldn't play, right? LeBron said take it, but I don't, um, I don't need you to know about it or whatever, right?
Right.
So it's kind of interesting when you think about it that way.
Mm.
That, but at the end of the day, Kareem has shown himself to be a house puppet. We already knew where LeBron stood anyway. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, we already knew that LeBron was already packaged and controlled and sold to you.
And then you try to make it seem like he's just playing games. You don't really want to. He's like hinting off that he's jabbed or whatever. But then he's kind of like, it just sounds like a game, man. But then he's like, he got to do it for he did it for his family and all this. And then they asked him, so you're saying you confirm that you're fully jabbed? And it's just all BS, man. But the thing is, man, this is the thing we gotta ask too. We gotta make clear is that why? How come certain people are exempt from this though? How come the basketball players aren't exempt, but the judges? You know what I'm saying? The judges are exempt. You got Congress that is exempt. You know, why is that? You know,
That's mighty interesting. Um, Now about this thing going on. Explain to me the thing about the Browns Beach thing in California.
oh yeah, I think the Bruce's Beach. Yeah, that's uh, I think the Bruce's that is Manhattan Beach. They acquired the property. I think in what? Damn, I forget when it was. I think the late 1800s or something, or
Yeah.
early 1900s or something like that. And so they acquired the property, and then they basically got it taken or whatever from yeah. So I think the government and I forget the government and the what's the name? The government and the city and all them. They got got together and they strong armed them out or whatever. I guess they burned some of it down or something, destroyed some of it, the land, and then took the rest of it or something like that. And then now they giving it back to them, but which is good. But I guess they're trying to give Gavin Newsom, I don't know, somebody some credit for it. But that's what you're supposed to do, man. Give them people their land back, you know. But I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I'm not gonna say symbolic because they did the right thing, but at the same time, I mean, that's just that's one cause, right? That's one you did good for one person, but what about shoot, there's Venice was a lot of black people have property in Venice too, man. They did the gentrification, they did all that stuff, land stealing and stuff back then for Venice Beach too. So you know, you can't just be Bruce's Beach. You gotta you got to give everybody the land back in the West Coast. The West Coast is very racist, man. California is very racist. Trust me on that. They try to make it seem like it's so diverse out here. Somebody said it's so diverse out here. I'm like, no, it ain't, man. New York is more diverse than out here, It ain't diverse. Yeah, right. Man, the
But
population, we only have like a 4 to 5 or 4 to 6% population out here in California anyway, black people. So it's like, yeah, man. But I mean, that's a good thing that they got that beach back, man. That's good. I'm glad because,
yeah, I mean,
man,
this is a good thing.
they're strong arming people and stuff like that for their stuff, man. And getting with the city and the government and all that to take stuff away, man. They've been doing that type of stuff to us for years, so that's why a lot of people never understand what we got to really fully go through, man. They could act like they do, but they never will, man. Never will. Yeah, man. It's
Yeah,
crazy. But I'm
Donald
glad they got that beach back.
Washington say it's racist everywhere.
Oh yeah. But out here, it's just like you would never think. Everybody was like, "Oh, the South," and man, the North's racist as hell too, man. That's
Um,
real. You still walk in a bank and they're not gonna want to give you no capital and stuff. So
let me tell you about the latest psyops here. They had a big abortion rallies yesterday all over the states, right?
Mm-hmm.
They'll let you sell that, but they won't let you sell people protesting in Australia in early places.
Right.
If you can show me the protest, show it to me everywhere. Don't just show it to me here, right?
Right.
So, they don't want to show you. They want to cover up stuff. They banned the what they call it, so-called anti-vax content, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about that. What is anti?
Right.
Can you explain that to me?
Man,
I'm not anti anything. Anti
right.
is like they calling you conspiracy theorists.
Right.
What is a conspiracy theorist?
Right.
Who made the term?
Right. The CIA, you know what I'm saying?
The
Exactly.
same people in the media, the CIA pushing the term.
Yep. Exactly, man. That's why history repeats itself. They're just giving us, just a different time, but they're giving us the same kind of thing in a different way. But it's just a different time. History definitely repeats itself, man. That's exactly what they're doing too. And like you said, and look at the narrative that they're trying to show us with it. That they still pushing that white fertility thing and white with the what's that called, or the white the birth rates are low and stuff like that. So they're gonna push that abortion thing because that's affecting their women, because they say a lot of black women get abortions, but so do a lot of white women. So, but they're pushing that definitely. You know what I'm saying? Because that narrative, they want that narrative to get out, that abortion white women narrative. They don't want that narrative to get out, the anti. You know what I'm saying? That the fact that they want to show, we want to show a full lens, a full scope. You know what I mean? They don't want to show people around the world and stuff because they're like, damn, more people see that. They're like, that's going to start to open people's ears and eyes more, man. There's a lot of ignorant people out here, but that's not the narrative that they want right now. So they want the narrative, that the people, the unjabbed people are giving it. The unjabbed people are getting people sick, which I don't see how that's possible. There's no proof of that. You know what I'm saying? They know that there's no scientific facts or nothing like that. I'm not a doctor or nothing, but I know, I'm just going by the data, you know what I mean? And the stats. I mean, and they keep using pandemic to scare people too, but there's a pandemic. What about the murder rate amongst our people? That's a pandemic. You know what I'm saying? What about the poverty? What about the low income that we face? You see what I'm saying? The wealth gap, and that's a pandemic. We have so many pandemics on so many different fronts in our community, but they don't want to talk about that. Once again, they give us the narrative. They show us what they want, us to be concerned about, man, and what we should be concerned about.
Oh, they go Pioneer.
Oh, Pioneer. Oh, what up?
Well, you said shaping the narrative, right?
yeah, Pioneer.
Well, you got to shape the narrative in your own box, because if you let them shape the narrative, it's over.
Right.
Like I always say, if you don't shape the narrative, they're gonna do it. And when they do it, I'll tell you another thing. They tell you the January 6th insurrection, right?
Right.
But you go put it up online, they'll tell you January 6th riot or United States Capitol attack. So it's not an insurrection.
Right.
Yeah, this is why we need our own media to shape our own narrative. Yeah, but our media been hijacked. Remember Bill Clinton hijacked our media?
Damn.
With that Telecommunications Act.
Oh shit.
I mean, Roland Martin just had an interview on the news last week. That ought to tell you something right there.
True. True. True.
It is not medically possible for a non-black person to give to someone that they have not had successfully. Yes, yes. Actually, that is actually correct. I was just thinking about that before we came on because I thought about something. People don't understand virus. Your body fights viruses and bacteria every day. A virus is hard to spread unless it's by injection or it's sprayed in the air or it's in the food. See? Because you already got natural viruses in you.
So, for sure.
So, I mean, really, to tell you the truth, what the hell are we doing? I mean, like, what is going on? Now they can give it to you though, because they've had the injection. That is actually correct. So that is actually correct. 444 watching me. Yes, that is actually correct. Yep, that's exactly right. And they have drunk the Kool-Aid. I mean, but Jim Jones won't even this effective though.
Damn, I know. Damn, he just had
like Jim Jones is worse.
He just got less than 1,000 people. They got these people got damn near the whole world believing this damn narrative, man.
Yeah, but they have no proof to back it up.
Right.
I mean, we just went on the website last week and they say only 6% of the deaths are from the disease. So,
right.
I mean, so they have no narrative to back it up. But thank you for pointing that out. Why I wouldn't do it to you? Okay, you're right about critical race theory. Yes, actually, that's 100% correct. I don't want them teaching. As a matter of fact, I had a teacher tell me that he would not teach it anyway because they're actually getting paid government money to do this, and it's not the teacher's curriculum, but they're forcing school boards' hands to teach this.
Mm.
444, you need to come on my show and talk about that. Actually, because or send me an email and call me so we can talk. Yeah, my email, I put it in the chat because actually that's kind of cool because I was actually studying pharmacy one time and I realized how much money they were making and they're not really trying to give you a cure. I just quit my damn self. So, and I was going to school pharmacy tech. So that's kind of interesting because they don't really want you to be honest with your patient. So that is actually true. But don't be mad at the nurses because most of them don't know. They just following the script and they're indoctrinated too. So I don't get mad at the nurses for what they're doing. They just don't know what's really going on, and that's part of the 85, 10, and 5%. Most people in the world. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, they just live day by day, but they don't pay attention, so it goes over their head. So I can't be mad at them. These devils do a masterful job of putting in propaganda.
So. And just like scripts like on The View, man. You know what I'm saying? Just scripts like that, straight, psyops, man. That's all it is, man. When they're willing to do it live on air, man, live on TV, then you got a problem, man. Because
here's my email. Hold on for a minute. Let me get them this.
Yeah, man.
Money is the treatment, not the cure. They cure you, won't keep coming. They don't cure you. You may have symptoms, you will come back. Okay, I put that in the chat for you. Well, I it's mighty funny that they putting this in the chat because the nursing thing there. And I got to commend those nurses who got fired for standing up for what they did. Because they actually take a lot of courage to do that. It ain't courage. You can dress up in a dress and parade like a damn fool. It's courage when you stand up for something that need to be stood up for. So congratulations to nurses and doctors and stuff who it's a great thing about 3,000 to 4,000 doctors actually filing lawsuits for crime against humanity. So I don't think that you have to be third eye woke in order to realize what's going on, because some people actually think they're doing the right thing. Yes, they do think they're doing the right thing, but they don't know anything really what's going on.
I think that's sad, though, to be honest. That's sad.
The pharmaceutical industry is based on money. It's not based in reality.
Right.
See, shout out to my brother Ron Hurd. I was watching him the other night on Real B TV, and he said that they said that he was trouble. And I said, oh, wow, I'm trouble too, right? But when you realize that you are living in a make-believe world, right? That's how it goes. It's kind of like, I talk to people all the time, and, I got friends that gamble and, stuff like that, right? Yeah, Pioneer, you drop a lot of stuff there. Nurses have always been a part of the devil's plans. Yes, that's right. Okay, now let me finish this. Yeah. Don't gamble with your life on these things. Some people go to casinos and some people go to other places. I saw what Jonathan Isaac said. Yes, Jonathan Isaac said he got natural immunity. Your body got natural immunity if you take care of it. I don't study nutrition for nothing. Okay. Yeah. But anyway, let me finish what I'm saying about here. So a lot of people don't understand that the real clarifications of the situation at hand here. So you can gamble in casino, you gamble with your life. Now, I'm gonna be dead on with you. Both of them suckers games, okay? Casino is a suckers game. I had an old man tell me casino is a suckers game. You can win, you might get caught in the flashing lights, but really, to tell you the truth, it's a game for suckers. You can win $1 million, $2 million, right? As much money as they put into it, they damn sure got that $2 million ain't nothing to give you. With money flowing in the casino day by day.
Oh yeah.
So, and the house always wins.
That's true.
So, a lot of people get caught in the folly and all this other dumb stuff. I'm sitting there looking at what they saying right here, and I'm gonna put this comment up. It is exactly right. If you read Teaching Nations Islam, they teach you the devil was made with the use of a minister, doctor, cremator, and a nurse. Nurses have always been a part of the devil's plans. That is exactly right.
Damn.
And Bereaved were the first nurses of humanity, the first doctors, the first scientists. Not these idiots that's running around talking about you got the idiot Fauci and the idiot with the puppet Biden. You got what is he? Was it Obama? Kind of like an African import. You ought to call him. Now, let me tell you something. All jokes aside, Obama probably was the best impersonation of Jim Jones, if you really look at him, because he made a lot of people drink the Kool-Aid. I ain't drinking no way. I never really got into it anyway, because when I found out, I said, wait a minute, man. You got to be real careful with these mulatto people, these white mamas and stuff like that. You got to be real careful, especially when they put them out in front of you. As a matter of fact, Joe Biden actually told you that in the town hall when he said that, we're trying to promote interracial dating.
Damn.
Yep. Her name was Eunice Rivers. The doctor name was Eunice Rivers. They used a black woman in nursing to get black men syphilis. They used doctors and nurses to push their medical experiments. That's exactly right.
What was her name again?
Eunice Rivers.
Eunice Rivers. Interesting.
They used and in the civil rights movement, they used Rosa Parks as the puppet of choice when Claudette Colvin was the real one who was doing it for that. She wasn't the only one that did that. So.
And then that time they use Fannie Lou Hamer, and they be using a lot of black women, dude, to do stuff like that.
That's the agenda.
Yeah.
But they used King to promote civil rights, but really, to tell you the truth, King really was a non-factor really in it really, because Bayard Rustin and the communist Jews were pushing that agenda.
Pushing it hard.
And
they got what they wanted. They got what they wanted out of us, and they split. They got what they wanted out the little black struggle, and they bounced.
Well, yeah, and also Pioneer the one. The one now that you got to watch out for is this Kismeezy Corbett. She went to school in Baltimore. They got using her saying she. Now, the thing was made by DARPA. So, hey, it's made by DARPA, Defense Intelligence Program, and nothing to do with her. All right? So, she had nothing to do with it, really. They just use her as a puppet. So we got a black woman that made the vaccine. No. She's just a puppet. She's nothing.
You talking about Kinsey? Okay, you talking about Hunger with
Easy Corbett. Yeah, the little, little bed winch. The one, the little bed winch that they threw out there sometime for you.
Right.
Yeah, that one. She made a lot of comments about black men on the web too, as well. That's another story.
They always do that. That's what they do. You got to show them. You got to show the black men. You know what I'm saying? That's the black woman's on code by hating us. Show the white people that. You know what I'm saying? And other black women that.
Yep. Yeah, but it's just like I said, I don't get mad with anybody, but I just know that people just do not know. But they had the information right in front of them. Stop going to Google for all your information. Go to DuckDuckGo, Bing, other sites.
Wow.
You can find some of it on Google, but you got to know Google and Facebook do a lot of shutting down your information too.
Oh, yeah.
Matter of fact, YouTube, where we're on right now. Matter of fact, the lady who owns YouTube, YouTube is a Jewish lady, matter of fact,
Yeah.
I forgot her name. And I just saw it the other day.
I forgot.
Don't worry about it. Whoever owns YouTube, somebody find and put in the chat, or, the CEO of YouTube. Okay, we need to develop our own medicine. Well, you can use herbs, plants, and stuff like that. Right. Now, I do think it's going to come to in a couple of weeks and months. They might try some stuff because they do realize there's been a uptick in people buying all these supplements.
Yeah.
Now, let me go to my cabinet and get you something because I want to show you something. Hold on for a minute. Just relax. Oh, yeah. I got to show this because I didn't bring this out. So, sometimes we make it so hard, like, hey, man, we got to go get us some stuff, right? Mm-hmm. But you get the zinc. Now, I ain't gonna tell you a lie. This elderberry right here, right? This is some nasty stuff. So that one, I think I picked it wrong about. It is so nasty, man. I mean, this is
that liquid? Is that liquid form?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna get the liquid form.
But
not liquid.
It make your stomach tingle when you take it. But it's a wellness detox.
Right.
Yeah, I go to this lady that sells them in the flea market stuff, and she got gender and stuff. Matter of fact, I need to get some of them gender cubes today and stuff like that. But it's all good. I'm just telling you, this stuff is, it's pretty good, but a lot of people don't understand. Hey, man, you got to get these herbs and stuff while you can get them. as we all know, you've seen it on you in California. You know they got them 66 or 60 ships docked out there in California sitting on the damn dock. And now they're telling you, go Christmas shopping early. Get your Christmas shopping early because it could be a shortage.
Yep.
You're making a shortage.
Yep, you're making the shortage. And they knew it. Because Kamala Harris said that like a month ago or something. 2 months ago, a month ago.
Yeah, I mean, they
knew. And see, I don't understand. I mean, so, you know, I just said what I said right now. People are going to say that's a conspiracy, you know what I'm saying? Or conspiracy theory. And it's just like, how, though? You know what I'm saying? That's putting two together. That's putting your critical information skills together, man. You know what I'm saying? You're putting two dots, you know what I mean, together. I don't understand how everything, just because you don't understand or everything that you may not, you know, put out or agree with is a conspiracy theory. People need to knock that off, man. People need to stop using that as some kind of like a scapegoat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no damn conspiracy theory, man. It's about, you know what I mean? People, you know, people gather evidence and decipher and go off of that. Not everybody, people, I don't know, man. We're lost as people, dude. We're lost, man. We're lost. We lost, man. We are so lost, you know. But the media is doing what they're supposed to be doing, dude. They're distracting and coercing people and stuff like that. They're doing right. They're doing exactly right. The media, you know, they're doing exactly right. But see, Rockefeller changed the game and shit in the what this right like 70s, 80s, right? With the fake with that
nurses from Staten Island burn their scrubs in protest.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they burn their scrubs and stuff.
But yeah, Rockefeller, it's not just Fauci. Rockefeller has a lot to do with this too. Especially with back in the day with trying to corner the market with the medicine, with that synthetic medicine. What was it? Propane. Oh, you drank something right now, huh? That propane, like jelly and what was it? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Ooh. Rockefeller did that. A lot of people don't know. Rockefeller Ben did that. Just like Reagan, in '86, Reagan Ben wrote that bill, you know, to make it to where vaccine manufacturers and companies can't be sued, just like now. That's why it's like this. People are like, oh, why is this law? Should think ain't no damn Democrats, man. See, this is the thing, man. Y'all Republicans, dude. See, that's why, you know, Republicans, Democrats, a lot of them, some, you know, these parties and shit, man. You got to do your research, you know. No matter if you're Democrat or Republican, they'll have you think that these
left
Democrats,
versus right versus left.
Right. Why you think in order? It always goes in a certain order. Presidency.
Remember this. If you're voting right in a primary, you can only vote in Republican or Democrat party. You ain't no independent primary.
Oh, right. Yep, that's what I was just thinking right now. That's why certain candidates change their party affiliation. Like they'll really be something like, you know, Joe Manchin and people like that. You know what I'm saying? And you got Feinstein and stuff like that. And they're really, you know, they're really they're really another party. They're really Republicans, but they'll push Democrat or, you know what I'm saying? Or what's her name? Elizabeth Warren is really a Republican, but she was a Republican, but now she changed to Democrat. So I think it's all about appeasing the people. You know what I'm saying? You just appeasing, you know, that's all it is. You know, you get in where you fit in, but like you're gonna see you're gonna see people change their affiliation in this primary. But I just hope that, I mean, these people got to take that back to the House and the Senate, man, because the thing is, right now we have leverage right now, but still nothing's gonna happen, and none of these CBC are pushing nothing. But we have leverage because, you know, the Democrats have the control of the House and the Senate, and see, nothing is their excuse no more. But they'll still make that excuse. Oh, this and that. Nah, man, y'all got control of the House and Senate, and you got a Democratic president, but y'all choose not to do nothing about it.
They don't want to.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they say. Then, you know, they got 60,000 more Haitians coming through the Panama. They just approved $6.3 billion in refugee resettlement for Afghanistan people and stuff like that. So.
And that's the infrastructure bill, right? Isn't that part of that infrastructure bill, or no?
Well, it's in there.
But
I did show you that thing yesterday. I sent you that thing called the MORE Act, that marijuana law, where they trying to give $10,000 fine for untaxed marijuana sales and stuff like that in or 5 years imprisonment.
Mm.
See, they don't always switch the narrative on that. See,
Right. They definitely want to try to give you something and penalize you at the same time. It's like, but that's like, that's certain Democrats, what I'm saying, liberals that want that. I mean, Republicans, whatever, that smoke and everything too, that are for favor it, but it's like it's always a symbolic something to give us, man. Just like the thing with the Haitian immigrant thing with the police and the mounted police and the border patrol agents and stuff losing the horses. I don't see how that was a victory. I don't see, and you got a lot of black people probably cheering for that. I don't know how that's a victory. Taking their horse away. I don't understand. But once again, it's BS, man. We got it going on, man. You got the BS going on, man. That's what the CBC wants it like that. You know what I'm saying? CBC, because they're not going to address nothing. The same problems. We've been having the same problems since the 60s and 50s, man. I mean, you got all these homeless people. And Gavin Newsom talking about something for $2 billion, something for bill for something with the homeless to build LA, but he still have 70,000. I mean, where did it go to? Did they allocate the funds and did they pocket it? Because they still have 70,000 black homeless people on the streets. I mean, I don't understand. That's another thing Reagan did in the 80s, man, is took away the homeless programs and the mental programs, and people, left people on the streets, man. So people, it's not always Democrats, man. Just like, why would Reagan? See, they knew something about these pharmaceutical companies. They knew something going way back in the 80s that we didn't know, man. Why would he make it exempt, and why would he make it to where you can't go after companies for vaccines, for malfunctions or something like that for vaccines? I think that's crazy. But they prep America. They prep us for this kind of stuff.
When you got black men like RuPaul and Lil Nas X here in America, we need a new injection of strong, tough men into the country to help bolster our numbers. Pioneer said, welcome Haitians to come here. We need more strong black men who have determination and masculinity. I bet Haitian dudes ain't flossing in Mexican deserts wearing a damn dress. Interesting. Or maybe we need to change our habits and whatever. We need to change our habits and get back to family planning and stuff like that. Not these dumb feminists that's running around with the abortion signs, by the way. Not no damn Planned Parenthood. None of that bullshit.
And see that? Oh yeah, I forgot to say I said it on my channel, but Planned Parenthood is they're the ones that are down with they're helping that Gavin Newsom push that the 12-year-old bill, the 12-year-old abortion, hide from he want to make it to where 12-year-olds can hide abortions from their parents. So Planned Parenthood is behind that. They're pushing that bill. So I mean, these people are monsters. People are sick. Margaret Singer and them, Francis Galton and them are the ones that what I'm saying, we're behind Planned Parenthood. I don't see how anybody could think that anything good came from that company, because it used to be called the American Eugenics Society. They were sterilizing black women and killing black babies from 73 till now, really. So I hope a lot of black people are happy, man, because or black women with the Planned Parenthood dealing with them, because that's a whole generation, man. How many babies PJ, what, 20 million, 19 million, something like that, from 73 to now, aborted. I mean, see, and the subculture we got now, man, you got, black women, you got to stop praising abortion. You got to start praising marriages out of wedlock. You got to have to stop praising this gay culture, these gay men and stuff like that, because black women push that gay y'all raise your boys, you know what I'm saying, to be a certain way, and then you guys want to know where all the good men is at. It doesn't work like that.
You're right about that. A food most likely is not going to change. That's right. And we done had a lot of foods for years. I'm sorry to say it. When I was a child, I put away childish things and stuff. You know, if you believe it's going on like that, then you tell me why I saw all these people at this football game last night at Penn State. All these football games, you got all these people at the game, right? Last year was a super spreader. This year is not. I mean, what's up, man? You can tell me anything. I mean, I tell you anything. You just be dumb enough to believe it.
Right.
You know, we saw that psyop on The View, right? Best acting job of the year, right? You can always act, but it's not how you act; it's how you respond.
That's true.
So,
and I guess Sonny Halston is mad. I guess from what ended up happening, I guess Sonny Halston is supposedly, that could be acting too, though, to be honest with you. Supposed to be mad at Kamala Harris or whatever because her husband's a Haitian, and I guess she wanted to really grill her, ask her the tough questions or whatever about what the situation was, and they're trying to say, from what they were trying to say, that Sonny Halston might be out of, she might want to either quit or get fired from The View or something like that. It's a bunch of BS, man. But so basically they was like trying to make it seem like she was that mad at Kamala to where she was just gonna bring it on, bring it on her with the questions or whatever. So that's why they made that little psyop COVID thing, that little incident. It's all staged, man.
Well, stage. We got to set the stage. We got to set the stage too as well. You set the stage, you find them, and then you expose them. And y'all been doing a lot of exposing lately. I saw you doing exposing on your channel the other night. You was on 3 hours, but you exposed a lot of stuff in that 3 hours.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't talking about basketball. You ain't talking about football. You ain't talking about twerking. You ain't talking about that. Really, to tell you the truth, all jokes aside. I mean, hey, man. I know there's more people that can watch this video, but hey, we don't get the likes and views like all these idiots that we got running around. So you gotta make stuff a little bit more controversial, see? People gotta make stuff controversial. We don't have that much controversy when we looking at, who caught the game-winning touchdown. Like today, I think Tampa Bay plays New England. They talking about, it's Tom Brady's return. Return to what? Because you're playing a game against the Patriots, right? Frank, you're right. It's all staged. You don't find out COVID test results that quick. They knew their status days in advance. So
yeah, why would you get, just like somebody try to one of those YouTube comment sections, somebody try to correct me and say, he's talking about you could get COVID twice, and it was like, I know somebody that there was like, The View, The View tests every day before. Why would you test every day before you went to work at a big corporation, or a broadcasting station like that? Every day before you go to work? Why would you need to test people that have the jab, though? That doesn't make no sense. And I don't think that's a policy. People have policies now, at their job when it comes down to this. They're not going to violate a policy just because Kamala Harris went on the show and they wanted to avoid a little spit spat on the show. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Like Pioneer said, they knew, even if they really were sick, they knew in advance, or they knew what to say. That's why in the middle of taping, they told them to get off the stage. They wouldn't have. My thing is, if you're sick, you wouldn't even have came to work, right? They couldn't. So right in the beginning of the time, or whatever the case is, the beginning of the show, they couldn't have told them to leave. Why would they even do that? They did that to try to make it seem like, I'm telling you, to put some controversy, to give it a little spice to it, to make it seem like, when you get drama sells on social media and on regular media. So that's all it is.
Well, we know who controls the media anyway. Oh, I don't worry about the views at all. Actually, to tell you the truth, me and Frank just talking. It's just that it's
Well,
more
yeah.
so like this. I'm just telling you that this is more important than you watching the NFL Sunday Ticket and all that other crap. Really, to tell you the truth, I'm gonna be dead on, which is probably more important than daggone going to church anyway. You know what I'm saying? In certain things, this is church for me.
Yeah, because they pushing
This
any
is church for me. Not listening to damn TD Jakes on a Sunday talk about a bunch of crap, right? The daggone he ain't, while he riding around his big jet or whatever he doing, you know, whatever. I ain't trying to be funny, but I'm a personal trainer. So, I mean, TD Jakes need to tell his own followers, hey, look, man, you know, we are the church. That's right. It's my brother in Richmond. Hey, look, man, thanks for sending me that thing about Second Street Festival, too. They encouraged them to be strongly vaccinated, right? I was down there, right? I mean, they ain't saying nothing to me, but they did have a daggone vaccine 10 or something like that, or like a thing where you can get tested outside or something. And my thing is, I got a nurse at 444 watching me in the chat. I thought the daggone you had to give medical procedures in enclosed environments, not open air environments. It was 80 degrees out there yesterday. Okay. I was out there. You might can do it in a little tent, but then you still got the outside elements. Yes, we are the church. So thank you very much, brother. Matter of fact, you gotta give me a call. That was a good call we had the other night about these issues. And I'm glad that I gotta give him a shout out because he was going to school and they told him to come back. And he said, no, I'm not coming back because y'all trying to do this to come back on campus. So shout out to the brother who came in the chat for that. He did tell me that. So, I got a guy, he calls me, he telling me the other day, hey man, we having a party. I'm like, what you having a party for? Oh, it said vaccinated friendly on the left side. Well, hey man, I probably won't come in,
so, man.
But this is alumni pushing this. HBCUs. Oh, you can't come to the game. Matter of fact, one of the HBCUs say down here, Virginia State University, matter of fact, say you can't come to the game unless you had it. You got it. But they also want your form ID to stop forgery. Well, you don't tell illegal immigrants they got to show ID to vote. Right?
Yeah, dude, exactly. That's what they do in Harris County, dude, Texas and stuff, man. They doing that in a lot of places though, especially out here on the West Coast, dude. Yep. A lot of that cheating going. You're right. That's why they those voter integrity laws, man. That's why they trying to say, oh, they're racist. Well, how are they racist against black people, man?
First of all, it didn't that many people vote like they said anyway. I'm gonna tell you why, because you in California, right?
Mm-hmm.
They told you California lost a whole lot of population, so ain't that many people there like they're telling you.
Right. Anyway, that's true.
They're not filling it out. And and I know you got all them homeless people. Homeless people don't count on the census unless they filling out. Ain't that many homeless people filling out the census neither.
That's true. That's true. So they can play with the numbers, and you know what I'm saying, just like with these immigrants.
But Bill Gates they told you can lie about statistics all the time. They say they tell you numbers don't lie, but you can manipulate numbers.
Oh yeah.
Trust the science, right?
Oh yeah,
you can manipulate that science. You can always manipulate science. Data actually tell you we're collecting data.
Well,
whose data?
Exactly.
Because when somebody talk against anything, you say, oh, they preaching misinformation. I tell you another bit of misinformation going on. They say that, oh, we having all these attacks on the planes. When last time you been on a plane, man? Yep. If you've been on a plane, well, you ain't never seen that fight on the plane, did you?
Nah.
It might happen 3 times a week. And they say, oh, we got this thing with airline flights being attacked. They trying to set a law to stop you from flying, man.
Yeah.
Dianne Feinstein out there trying to stop making laws if you saw a negative test or be vaccinated to fly. What?
And you notice
Huh?
these people, these mandates don't affect these people though. That's why they don't care about throwing them out there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and I mean honestly, this is turning people that got the jab. I'm telling you, this is programming people that got it more than it's programming people that didn't get it. This is programming people that got it to. All right, y'all basically got to stop. You know, y'all got to cut these people off. Y'all got to disassociate yourself with these people. You know, no matter if they're family, whatever, family gatherings, whatever. You know, make it to where you don't want them to fly out there to you. Make it to where you don't want them to hug you because they ain't got it. They ain't vaccinated. Yeah, or they ain't jabbed up. This is crazy, man. I mean, if you my family member, if you feel like that anyway, then maybe we're not really family like that, you know?
And then, it's all smoke and mirrors. And at the end of the day, it's all an illusion. But when you pull the curtain back, right? All you got to do is pull the curtain back, or like Dr. Khalid Muhammad said, 90, he want to know what's under the Pope's dress. Well, I know that Pope ain't nothing but a spawn of Satan his damn self.
Right.
And a pedophile.
Yeah.
But he got a lot of other people working in that Vatican as pedophiles too. Most of these politicians. Don't talk to me about, you can talk to me about R. Kelly, but I ain't entertaining too much because I want to know all them other pedophiles that's running around.
Damn. They couldn't get our.
You got some in the Republican Party, but you got the Democratic Party trying to write pedophile laws.
Ooh, Gavin Newsom.
You got when Obama was in office, you had him. They were transporting people to foster care homes without checking background checks on people. You had the thing in Haiti where they were taking children.
I remember that.
Afghanistan where they were killing children, raping women. George Bush. Human trafficking. Hillary Clinton was involved in human trafficking.
Oh yeah. See, people are really gonna think you talk that. They're really gonna think you spitting conspiracy theories with that. But dude, come on, man. That's proof. That's proof. Look the way Joe Biden be pressing up against these little girls and stuff, and be smelling them and groping them, and
Yeah. Well, so don't talk to me about R. Kelly when I can get. I can put out a whole other lot of people you letting out. See, R. Kelly, what you do? I give you one fish to save the rest.
That's what that is. That's just like when you bring certain loads of illegal drugs to the country, you got to sacrifice at least one. You're gonna sacrifice that. I mean, one's gonna make it, and those 6 aren't gonna make it. You're gonna sacrifice those 6 loads for that one load to get over. That's exactly what it is, man. What did Pioneer say? He said California, man, they got California right where they wanted, huh? Third world country. You have the whites and the Asians in the hills, yep. And the working poor Latinos grinding on the streets with a smile. Yeah, they love working for white. They love working for the white man. Them Mexicans love working for the white man, boy. I was walking the other day, Mexicans looking at me crazy. I'm looking at them back like they act like you don't belong here and shit. In this motherfucking country. But little do they know we the Geechees, you know what I'm saying? We were inhabitants of this country before them. And they look at you like you ain't supposed to be here. That's very interesting. I think a lot of America already is a third world country and shit, though. It's kind of already like here and shit. You got homeless. You got see. I heard in Spain and places like Dominican Republic, they don't even have homeless people like that out there. So it's like make sense. You know what I'm saying?
That is interesting, isn't it?
But out here, that makes sense though. It's so capitalistic. It's so all about money. It's so power and money driven to where, of course, you're gonna have homeless people out here because it's so greedy. You're gonna have a lot of greedy. You got a lot of greedy people out here. A lot of people you feel you can sacrifice. In order for somebody to get the riches, somebody's gonna have to take the hits. And that's black people. See, that's the thing, man. another thing, we can't, we kind of can't, and we're kind of not fighting for the same things these other people are fighting for. Because these other people get basic rights, luxuries, all that. We don't get that. We don't get that at all. We don't get the basic.
Don't get that.
Ever since here, even back in the day, the New Deal and the you know what I'm saying, and the what's the other one, what's it called, the New Deal and the shit. Damn, what's that shit called? Homestead Act, the New Deal, stuff like that was benefit for white people, man. Even welfare was for white women, really. You know what I'm saying? They be benefiting. I'm telling you, we didn't really benefit really shit. Nothing really trickled down. That trickle down talk is that's bullshit.
No, growing up, I didn't see any black homeless. I saw somebody on cracker with that, but they had people that stayed. But now you see thousands of black homeless at a gas station. That is correct. A lot of black men actually, but some black women as well. So it's very interesting. Now, like I always say, man, and shout out your show, man.
Oh yeah, man. Well, my YouTube is XX Frank Nitty XX. Y'all could whoever on here, what I'm saying, it's not sub to me, like and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. Facebook is Frank Nevermind Jones. And what else? The Instagram is Frank Jones 8115, and then the Cash App is $ Frank Jones JONEZ or JONEZ 1, and then the Dell is 714-603-3164. Oh yeah, appreciate it.
Let's talk about that too, right quick. So next year they're gonna try to make you, if you make over a certain amount of money on Cash App, they can try to send you thing, a 1099 form, fill out as taxable income. So just watch that. And otherwise, like I said, you can give me a King BJ Johnson here. You can give me a KingBJMedia.com, KingBJFitness.com, and Cash App $1919BJ, and Twitter 1987BJ. To keep it real, some of our people are too stupid to help. I don't care how much money you give them, they'll mess it up. The smart and decent among us need to get together and bring them up. Well, I'm gonna be dead on with you. Yeah, you're probably right. It's probably about a half of us, 70%. That's probably too far gone. But it is what it is. You got the baby boomer generation. They don't know anything. I mean, they're completely inundated in the bull crap. Even though I do know some that I have talked to that are not taking this and they're not going for the game, right? See, I consider the elder to be somebody with common sense. You're not an elder just because you are older than me. You're an elder when you got common sense. Yeah.
Exactly.
And unfortunately, parents, see, this is really the problem we really got. We had parents that fell for, I don't consider them to be house niggas. They're just following the tune of dumb house niggas.
Right.
Like the John Lewises and these type of people, the John Lewises, the Elijah Cummings, those type of house niggas.
Right.
And so forth and so on. So it's kind of like they're not actually that. They're just following this because they do not know what we know.
Yeah, just like I was watching the
problem.
I was watching the show Godfather. You gonna say, BJ? You said that's the problem. Setting. We gonna say?
This is the problem, though. They don't want to listen to your research because they're going up with the news to them.
That's the problem.
But the news was never to be trusted. Matter of fact, the news was not even to be trusted during their time.
I know.
So, like I said, if you listen to MSNBC and CNN and you don't know what you're talking, what these people are actually saying, then you really are just, for better words, you are a fool. It is what it is.
Walter Cronkite was was a CIA agent, so.
Yeah. Now, are you, the question is, being a fool, are you smart on other things? You could be.
Right.
But when you're talking to me, I mean, was it Malcolm X or I forgot who it was? I forgot. Well, anyway, the reason I say you only supposed to debate your equals.
Mm.
You know,
Right.
me and you could have a little debate because we thinking alike on a lot of things, right?
Right.
But a person that don't knows nothing, really, it ain't even no need to have a debate. Because
That's
you're
true.
just running in a circle, running in circles, round and round and round and round. They don't know anything. So, you know,
So true.
and just because you're older than me or whatever, hey, you might be a fool on this subject. But it's some things I don't know as well. I can stand, but I can listen because I got what they call a third eye, right? They don't have a third eye. As a matter of fact, they probably don't even have two
Mm.
when it
Mm.
comes to seeing and able to recognize what's going on.
That discernment. That's true. I was watching a show called Godfather of Harlem, man, and in a particular episode or whatever, Adam Clayton Power, whatever, was he you know, he was pushing Bobby Johnson's wife or whatever to get him comfortable to where he could go to this little spot to where they had women, right? So they're basically going to blackmail the one of the a senator or whatever for filibustering the civil rights movement or the Civil Rights Act, right? So so basically, you know, he ended up taking the pictures, you know, with the, you know, the senator or whatever with the black women or whatever. So that was his, you know, that was his thing, you know, racist senator from Arkansas or whatever didn't want to filibuster.
I give you something. I'm gonna give you an example too on something too,
Mm-hmm.
like George Floyd, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe that really happened? Some of it happened, but the majority of it was a bunch of crap.
Right, right.
Think about this, man.
Right.
You know how many black men that got killed around this country?
A lot. A lot.
You mean to tell me this sparked protests around the world? Are you stupid?
And this is the only one that did?
I mean, like a worldwide protest.
Right.
All the way in Brazil, Hong Kong, daggone all over the world.
Right.
Now, I don't know about you, but ain't too many Chinese folks, Asians riding for no black folks. That ain't gonna happen.
That's true.
And if you don't believe me, remember that Asian that shot that black brother named Gurley up there in New York?
Oh yeah, Kai Gurley.
Okay, they went against that. They made sure that officer ain't get locked up.
Mm.
Yeah.
Right. I know.
We need more, and that's only well. Okay, so you saying we need more elders, so that means we don't got a lot of elders, right? Yeah, you know those. But like I said, you know, it could be your look. I'm not being. This is not for the faint of heart on when you come talking to me. So it could be your parents, your cousin, your sister, your mother. I mean your cousin, right? Hey, you can love them, but they don't know anything, really. They just reading the same talking point these idiots on TV talking. Who gives a damn what Joy Reid has to say? Joy Reid's a damn. She's a dumb Democratic bed wench from the Congo who sits and just talks. She knows nothing. Would I debate Joy Reid? Probably not. But I would tell her who you're working for. Now, the funny thing is, some of these idiots know, but they take the money. So that's the other part.
Mm.
Yeah.
Right.
See, remember, NBA players and NFL players sign contracts, right?
Oh, yeah.
But what else is in that contract? It ain't just about no damn football.
That's what I was thinking, too. That's probably why they
ain't just about
act
no
like
damn
that.
basketball.
That's probably why they act like that towards these people now. There's
Yeah.
all types of stuff in that kind of contract. And that's why they keep saying, oh, they have to feel their you know, their obligation. They have to do this for their fans. They have to show this. They have to use their platform for this. That's why they keep saying that, man. It's like that type of stuff is probably in them contract.
Yep. Well, I'm glad you came on this early morning for you. It's actually almost 1 o'clock here on the East Coast.
Oh yeah.
It's 9:50 there on the West Coast, right?
Oh yeah.
So, you know, I know you got to go work out. Probably get your sunlight. Go get your vitamin D, right?
Oh yeah.
And I'll do I'll do the same. Got some things and tie some loose ends. But it was good. You getting on. I told you last night I was gonna try to do it this morning, so I'm glad that we was able to get back on. Next time, hopefully, we'll have Monique 2C and some women over here. Got to get some more women energy in the building to let them know their thoughts and feelings and expressions. So, with that being said, take your time, man, and have a nice day.
All right, BJ. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you having me on your show again, man. All right,
Gotcha.
y'all. All right, Pioneer. Y'all stay up. All right. Have a good one.